Hi, this is Leah with Crab and Moon, and this is your weekly card reading for November 5th to 11th. I'm glad that everyone's enjoying these readings and getting some meaning from them. Just remember that they're general readings for everyone, so try to get your own personal meaning and what it means for you in your life from the messages that I give. And you can also get a personal reading on the Crab and Moon website if you're interested. So this week I'm going to use my spirit animal cards, pick one for the animal for the week, and then I'll pull some traditional tarot cards that will hopefully get a little bit more detailed into that energy. Alright, so this is the first full week of November. Let's see what the animal is for us. Camel. Trust that you have the resources to get through the challenges before you. So that's a very encouraging message. Camels obviously are resourceful because they always have access to water, they carry water, and that's a symbol for you this week. It might seem like you are in a desert, you are in a drought, there's nothing for you, you might feel alone, or like you're not sure that you'll have the strength or the resources to get through whatever you're facing at this time, whatever it is for you. But this card is telling you that this week you have the resources. You just have to find a way to access them and to find them and to use them to get through your challenge. So they could be actual resources such as money or support from friends, or more symbolic resources such as inner strength that you really need to deep down and access. So, just remember that even though it seems like you can't face something, what doesn't kill you makes you stronger, and you'll definitely find a way to face it this week and to do what you need to do. Alright, so let's pick some tarot cards. Seven of Swords. Okay, so we had this card last week, so obviously this message is really important still. It could be the same situation carrying on into this week, or a whole other situation that has to deal with trust. But the Seven of Swords is sort of trying to get away with something, or the card of dishonesty, mixed up communication. Just be careful who you trust this week. And this, again, like I said last week, can also be trusting yourself. So you could be being dishonest with yourself. And that could have to do with the camel card too, and this negative mindset of telling yourself that you can't do something, you can't face something, you don't have the ability. But you need to be really honest with yourself and figure out what you want and be open with yourself and everyone around you and clear about your goals, and know that you can do it and you don't need to lie to yourself. The truth or what you know is really right for you might be scary or intimidating because maybe it's new or you feel like you don't have the resources to face it. But again, be honest about what you want. Be careful who you tell your ideas to. Just be aware this week of who you surround yourself with. It's important that you surround yourself with people that encourage you, that help you, that give you resources, or encourage you to find your own way through something. And just be aware of people around you, because unfortunately not everyone is honest, and some people are out just for themselves. So be aware of that this week. And it could be, again, something, an issue or a situation carrying on from last week that you're still sort of dealing with and struggling with, but you will find a way to get through it. Five of Swords. Okay, so there's a lot of chaos this week, unfortunately, but it's nothing that you can't deal with. It's just part of life, right? This is our second sword, so there's a lot of verbal communication, conversations going on, and a lot of thoughts. Swords are words, thoughts, ideas, stuff in your head. So Five of Swords, again, is that idea of people out for themselves and conflict and, trying to get the upper hand. But the thing is, the message that this card is trying to tell you is when you're in a conflict with someone and you're trying to get the upper hand and you're trying to win, nobody wins. Nobody wins when you're trying to belittle someone else to get ahead or get the last word in. It belittles your character and it makes other people feel bad, and you just need to find a way this week to rise above chaos and conflict. You need to be careful what you say to people. You need to have a little bit of compassion and maybe not take things that people say to you at face value, and maybe kind of try to understand where they're coming from. Just be on equal footing with everyone. Try not to be so worried about getting the upper hand or being on their level by giving into conflict and drama. You need to just rise above that. You need to use your camel resources and dig deep and figure out how you can get away from all of that energy and just be calm and compassionate and in harmony with the people around you. So hopefully we'll get a few more positive cards. So it could be a challenging week, but again, it's not something to be afraid of. It's just another learning experience that you're going through. I think there'll be a lot of dealings with other people. So a lot of the past week's cards have been a lot about doing internal work and working on yourself and taking breaks for yourself, but this week is a lot more about your dealings with the people around you in your life. There we go. That's awesome. Ace of Pentacles. Once you figure out how to navigate all the conflict going on in your life, you're going to be presented with a wonderful, new, exciting opportunity, a new beginning. Like, just look at that. That's someone handing you something amazing. The universe handing you something amazing. A new door to walk through, a new beginning, a new opportunity. Could be a new job, could be some money coming to you somehow, or some resources from friends or family or the outside world because you've been working so hard, because you've been, trying to be the best person that you can be. The universe is going to reward you, and this week or sometime soon, a new wonderful something is going to come into your life. Because it's Pentacles, that usually means that it has to do with worldly material things, so like money, actual things that you can touch and hold in your hands, but it's a new opportunity. So it's going to be different for everyone, but keep your eye open and understand that you're going to have to face some hurdles this week, but it's because you're learning and you're working towards something amazing that's coming for you. So let's do one more card. So don't be afraid of the swords. Just be aware and try to overcome that trap of falling into other people's negativity, which is pretty easy to do sometimes, but there we go. King of Wands. So that's very powerful. If you are able to overcome the drama this week, you will get into a place where no one can touch you. The King of Wands is fiery, passionate. He's in charge of all aspects of his life. He's a ruler, a leader. So I think that the universe is also kind of calling upon you. Whatever opportunity is coming for you, it's an opportunity that's going to make you into a leader. Someone that other people can look up to and learn from. So that's exciting. Creativity, passion, you're going to, once you overcome these challenges and you keep your eyes open for new opportunities, you're going to start to really be unafraid to go for your own passions, your own dreams. Stop worrying what other people think. You are going to get to this place where you are the king of your own world. Just don't be afraid to follow your own ideas. Follow that which makes you passionate about life. Don't get sucked into other people's drama, and you will become the King of Wands. The King of Wands and wands in general are also about thinking outside the box, being your own person, being creative, and growing new ideas that can benefit the world and yourself and others. So be looking forward to this, and don't let chaos and drama get you down this week. Be the camel. You have the resources to do it. So good luck, and we'll see you next week.